Hey, it's Joe Pags. Tune in this afternoon at 3 right here where Nevada comes to talk. Now more of your morning with Wyatt Cox.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Mama Edwina's genuine, authentic, real imitation frozen simulated pizza pie with an average of 53 anchovies per pizza. This is just an estimate, however, and your anchovies may vary.
Good old boys running this town. They keep the gates low, can't let no one down. Keep on smiling, playing along, but our voices are steady, our will just as strong. Keep it glowing, keep it glowing.
K-E-L-Y.
Truth keeps flowing, keep it glowing.
Thank you, Melvin. Your morning on a Sure Happy. It's Thursday, 26th day of February. Yes, good morning, Dan. We're glad you're out there. National Pistachio Day, National Toast Day, National Chili Day. And I want to get to what I first promised, and that is I want you to hear from yesterday's meeting. We did not plan on broadcasting yesterday's meeting in Carson City of the and what is it? What was it? I keep bungling this. The Committee on Local Government Finance, and they didn't seem to be happy with the plans that the commission chair submitted to them, and so Catherine Bakaric, the county treasurer, submitted different ideas as to what could be done to get the county back on track, because there's a good chance the county's not going to meet state guidelines at the end of the fiscal year. Well, Paula Carson wasn't happy that Catherine Bakaric had anything to say, and she went after her.
It is pretty obvious Ms. Bakaric has done everything she can to put obstacles in our way. And I personally have known her for 20 years, and I thought we had a very good working relationship when she was a branch manager at Bank of America. However, it is very obvious that she is one of the people in our community who is putting obstacles in the board's way and preventing us from moving forward. I have spoken to Heather Rensher. She assists with providing job opportunities and placing governmental officials. She was very kind. She spent an hour with me on a Sunday afternoon, and she's a professional who could possibly assist us with finding a new finance director. However, giving me the advice to continue with Ms. Rakely until things calm down. However, given Ms. Bakaric's comments, it is obvious it's going to take a great deal of time, because she obviously has preference for the finance director that our board terminated. And this finance director caused us to lose. We had to give up over $15 million in grant money because the grants were not properly managed. Last year's budget, we were forced to sign a $74 million budget. We do not have $74 million in revenue. It is closer to 35. A month later, I was called to come back and sign again for $80 million because there was a $6 million error in our budget. And this is only two of the major factors.
Now, the person who knows about this is the person who deals with these numbers daily, and that would be Treasurer Catherine Bakaric, and she just shot back.
These statements have no documentation. I think if you look back at the balanced budget that was submitted to the Department of Taxation last year, you will see that Chair Carson does not understand the budget, and she has been in office for a year and a half. You know that you received a balanced budget from White Pine County. So to say that we had an $80 million budget with $35 million of revenue, I'm sorry, but that is completely inaccurate. The money that she's referring to, the $15 million in grants, again, is an inaccurate statement. Kathy inherited a problem with 3 SNPLMA grant projects. She worked out a method by which we could get from red to green with SNPLMA again, which involved delaying 2 of those 3 grant projects and a way to complete the 3rd. Delaying those projects does not mean that we lost $15 million in grant funding. Again, an inaccurate statement. And this has been a pattern throughout this entire year of the board. I would ask that if she's going to make these statements, that she be asked to provide some backup documentation for them.
And how could, she's got the receipts. So there you go. It has been ridiculous. It has been ridiculous. We got, after our broadcast yesterday, got an email from one of our listeners that we've heard from years. Haven't heard from him for a while. But, there's lots of nice stuff said about us, about what we say here on the air and what we have written in the Tribune. It says, without your reporting, many of us, the tax-paying residents here in White Pine County, would not have timely knowledge, and this is not my statement, this is a statement of the correspondent, of the illicit, illegal, and self-serving activities going on by certain current members of our White Pine County Commission. It's incredibly sad this county years ago, because of bad and irresponsible actions by the then County Commission, White Pine County fell under Nevada State trusteeship. It's even worse, our current County Commission members have not learned from past history and may be taking us, the tax-paying residents of White Pine County, down that state trusteeship road again. God help us. Not long ago, I had a conversation with a former county commissioner from years ago about some of the current issues we're facing. I made the comment, hopefully when these irresponsible local politicians pass away, we'll have some younger, more intelligent, respectful, dignified, and responsible people to fill these political positions. Well, that person told the correspondent here, these politicians you're speaking of have children and grandchildren with the same good old boy mindset. They continue to run for and win public office. Many of our local voters don't seem to understand these elections are not a high school popularity contest. When Kennecott Copper Company was still here running the mine, Kennecott worked with the community to see that responsible, respectful, and dignified people had great involvement steering this community in a positive direction for a positive future for all the county residents. It's now like parents leaving their family business to irresponsible, drunken teenagers to run. The parents left, and things have fallen into disarray ever since. Your comments are welcome. NevadaTalkNet@gmail.com. I really want to run that, but I need to finish with, but I don't have enough time for that. So let me just do this, because I know we've got pickleball players, and anybody who plays pickleball needs to be aware that you need to take care of your eyes.
Ophthalmology resident Daniel Hennick at Yale School of Medicine points to recent paddle advances that have the ball traveling a lot faster.
It's taking all this energy as the ball comes in. It's sort of bending with the ball and then sending that out with even more energy.
Fewer than 20% of professional pickleball players and 50% of amateurs use protective eyewear.
Once more people start to wear this, sort of like this domino effect, and more people around them start to see that and they think, maybe this is something that I can and should be doing.
Michael Wallace, CBS News.
And yeah, so I'm concerned because I know we've got pickleball players in the county that play over by the golf course, and you just need to be aware. Take care of your eyes. It's very, very important. All right, Paul Podmorny from the Ely United Methodist Church scheduled to be with us tomorrow morning with our weekly spiritual commentary. And I'll also have some words about some of what happened on Facebook. And yes, I may be a conspiracy theorist, but even conspiracy theorists know that 1 + 1 always equals 2. Up next, we'll have Bill O'Reilly's message of the day, Peter King with CBS News. Todd Starnes, I think, will be back today at 9:05, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8:05. Don't be late without a note from home.
Now just go away.